Hi friends, it is Friday afternoon. It is 3 p.m. I got off work a little bit early today, so I'm gonna start catching up with making some of the car coasters. So it is currently January, what is it? Oh, I updated my phone and now it's like showing me different things. It's Friday, January 16th, and we have just gone through like heavy market and order season for the holidays. So I'm going to start working on just replenishing all of my stock that I keep in stock all the time. And we're also going to start working on, not start working, but just continue working on some open Etsy orders. So to start with all of that, we are going to prep our car coaster refill, I guess you could say. I think there's about 100 sets of car coasters here, maybe around 75 or 80 actually, probably around 75 to 80 sets. So we're going to start with this. I am just going to take the car coasters, place them onto the sublimation sheet. I have a sublimation printer. I design and print these here in my own home. So I am just going to place the car coasters on top of here, and then I'm going to tape these on with my heat resistant tape. And then I'm just going to set these over to the side until I have a really big pile of them. And then once I have a big pile, I am going to go ahead and preheat my heat press, and then we'll go ahead and start heat pressing them. After we're done with this, if we still have time, because I do have plans this evening, I will then work on some sewing. Specifically, I need to make 2 scrunchies for an Etsy order. So that is my sewing priority today. And then if I can get all of that done before 5-ish, I guess I would say, I'm gonna go and drop it off at the post office. Nonetheless, I need to stop working around 5 p.m. so that I can get to the post office before 5:30 and make the drop-off deadline for the packages. I'm going to go ahead and get to work. I will probably time lapse this or play some music over it or something, because I'm going to put my headphones on and listen to an audio book and just go ahead and get this done. All right, friends?
Morning's done, the day is one. Sun against it and everything's fine. A gentle breeze, the city's slow. I take a seat, let the moment flow. A cup of coffee, sugar falls in. I stir it slow, let the calm begin. In these quiet hours, I feel at ease, like simple magic in moments like these. I find the magic in the everyday, in the sweetest sips as time slips away. Little things that bring a smile to me, like the sugar swirling in my coffee. No rush, no race, just the afternoon light. In the simple joy, everything feels right. I find the magic soft and free, in these sweet moments, just being me. The counting fades, a peaceful hum. The world slows down and I just become lost in the rhythm of a quiet day, where every small thing lights the way. A cup of coffee, sugar falls in. I stir it slow, let the calm begin. In these quiet hours, I feel at ease, like simple magic in moments like these. I find the magic in the everyday, in the sweetest sips as time slips away. Little things that bring a smile to me, like the sugar swirling in my coffee. No rush, no race, just the afternoon light. In the simple joy, everything feels right. I find the magic soft and free, in these sweet moments, just being me. A quiet laugh, the softest breeze. The world's at peace in moments like these. I sip my coffee, feel the warmth inside, letting the day just gently glide. The sun dips low, the shadows play. Everything slows down, it's the perfect day. With every breath, the calm sinks in. This is where my joy begins. I find the magic in the everyday, in the sweetest sips as time slips away. Little things that bring a smile to me, like the sugar swirling in my coffee. No rush, no race, just the afternoon light. In the simple joy, everything feels right. I find the magic soft and free, In these sweet moments, just being me. In these sweet moments, life feels new. And all I need is right here too. No rush, no race, just the afternoon glow. In this gentle time, I let everything flow. The world keeps turning, but I stand still, caught in the magic, the quiet thrill. In these sweet moments, I find my place. In the warmth of the sun, with a smile on my face.
All right, friends, so I have emptied this box of car coasters. There is just one left. I do have a new shipment of these coming in later on today, so not a big deal there. I'm just going to stop where I am for now. Put that away. We do still have quite a few left to go, but we do have a pretty big stack here that is ready to be heat pressed. And these guys right here are ready to be heat pressed. After they are heat pressed, I am going to let them cool off because they will be very hot, obviously. And then after that, we can go ahead and package them. I need one of them for an order on Etsy, so I'll go ahead and pull that. And then after that, we can go ahead and hang them all up on the wall. Now that I'm saying this out loud, I don't know if I'm gonna package all of these right now and actually hang them up. I'll probably just scooch them over to the side and come back to that later, because I need to prioritize sewing those scrunchies if I have time prior to leaving at 5 o'clock. And time check, it is 3:29. So this took just about 30 minutes. I'm gonna go, that was so silly. I'm gonna go, I know you can't see me, but boop. I'm gonna go ahead and preheat the heat press here. That's gonna take a few minutes to heat up. And then while that is doing that, I am gonna go ahead and just rearrange a couple of things. That way we can go ahead and get started on the, hold on guys, I'm gonna move you around a little bit. So let me address a couple of things in the room now that you can see. I have tons of vending machines in here right now. We'll talk about that later. Don't worry about it. It's not a problem. It's gonna be okay. I know this place is an absolute disaster zone. It's really an is what it is situation at this moment in time. All right, let's see what we got going on. I did start these. I just haven't actually started sewing them. So they're penned. All right, these are the two right here that I need. Okay, perfect. In here, I have a brown thread. I'm going to want to switch that out because I need to save that brown thread for the other project that I'm currently working on. So let me find all of my threads. Oh no, this thing's breaking. All right, here we go. So this is a dark green. This one here could work. It's definitely not perfect, but it's pretty close. I mean, to be fair, it's not even that close, but it's a green. And you're not even going to really see it on here. I just like to make it as matchy as possible. I could even just use black, honestly, for this one. I think I will just do that because you're literally not going to see it. And it's a dark color anyways. All right, so I'm going to take that out. I'm just going to change the bobbin and the thread. Now, if I'm currently using these for, I don't know if you guys can see this little thing over here, but if I'm currently using them for another project, I just hang these up on my little wall right here, and then it's just gonna live there. Alrighty. My heat press is still heating up. Don't worry, I am keeping an eye on that as well. Uh-oh. Where are my little scissors? There they are. Oof. Have you guys ever seen the show Dynasty? I think that it is a remake of like an older show. I haven't seen the older version, but I'm currently watching like the newer version. And even that I think's been out for several years at this point. But if you've seen it, what are your thoughts? I really enjoyed the first season. And now I'm not sure how I feel about the subsequent seasons. Let me move some of this out of the way, guys. All right, the bobbin is threaded. Now we can go ahead and just start sewing these guys together. My petal's a little too far away. I need to move this a little bit closer to me. That's gonna work. Alrighty. I love the sound of my sewing machine. Like, oh, that makes me so happy. Sometimes it definitely can get loud, especially with like thicker fabrics, but sewing just makes me so happy. The heat press just finished, preheating. Alrighty. Now we have the first stitch in both of these. Before I go tend to the heat press, I'm just going to do a rough chop on these threads. These are all going to be inside the garment, so I'm not worried about making them super flush with the fabric. I just don't want them to be willy-nilly inside of there. There we go. Alrighty, I'm going to come back to this in 1 second and we're going to continue on. But first, I am going to start, and I don't think I'm going to be able to show you guys this. You'll just see, you definitely can't see that over there in the corner. No. I'm not going to move my camera back and forth, you guys, but I'm going to go ahead and start putting these in the heat press. They go for 38 seconds each. So every 38 seconds, I'm going to have to go over there and pull another one of these up. Alrighty, now that is doing its thing. I'm gonna move us around here a little bit. Alrighty, now we have this guy. These are the XXL scrunchies, so this is pretty big. We're just going to flatten that out. It would be easier if I made a little bit more room for myself. Now we're gonna fold. The heat press just picked up, so we're gonna go get that. I'm just gonna put a pin here really quickly. Boop. All right, that's gonna hold that. Now I'm gonna go, oh, I need to find, is there one over here? I don't see one. This needs to move for right now. There, that'll be fine. This is a really cramped area right now because I have all of these vending machines inside of here. And these vending machines usually do not live here. Oh, there it is. Oof. I was looking for this little heat glove. So you can touch hot stuff. Let me grab one of these. All right, the second one of those is down. And then the other one just gets placed on the cooling rack over there. That's why I didn't bring it back over here. If I put it on this, it's just gonna warp the plastic. We're basically just making a burrito here. I am doing the burrito method for this scrunchie if you are familiar with that. The second heat press just picked up, so we can go tend to that. All right, now this one's ready to be sewn up. So I'm just gonna set that to the side and then we can work on this one. Alrighty, that one is down. Alrighty. Baby, I love to call you baby. Alrighty. long it has ever taken me to make one singular scrunchie, but it's because I'm walking away every 30 seconds to go pick these things up. Maybe not the best use of my time, but both of these things have to get done, so might as well try to tackle it at the same time. All right. We're getting down to the last of the first batch here. Moving on to our second scrunchie. Alrighty, that is the last one of those for now until the next shipment arrives. All right, those are officially cooling, so I can focus on finishing these scrunchies. All right, so I've finished both of the scrunchies here, and now I am just packaging up this one set of car coasters that I need for an order. And then I am going to go ahead and go finish these in my office and package them up. And then eat a quick snack probably, and then go ahead and go drop these off at the post office. I'm going to go ahead and end this clip here, but I will see you guys when I see ya.